Alright, so today we are assembling these features here. There are two sets. There's a left and a right. For each one of that we got the left and the right. So first thing you do is you insert your cable with the red near you. It's marked on here. And you want to push it out till it's roughly at the end. Then you lock her down so she can't move. At this point you just take your blade and you're just scoring between each of the conductors. This will give you a nice handhold with which to separate them. This should not take you too long. I just use my fingernail as a guide. As you cut each one, you just move your finger back one notch. You don't have to apply very much pressure. You want to let the knife sort of fall into the groove and just pull it straight back along that groove. Making sure to get every single one as you go. If you're not quite sure, just quickly go back, hit it again. Doesn't matter if you get a little cockeyed and cut a little bit of the conductor. All these ends will get cut off once we've punched it down. Oops, you see that one there? I cut right through the conductor, so I go back, cut either groove on either side. Oh, looks like I'm getting offset a little bit. That's okay. We'll just pull a little bit more through to make sure that doesn't get punched in. Alright. And then you do the same thing with that side there. So once you've got to there, you loosen it up, push it through. Put the Bix block in there upside down. So the reading should be inverted, or the label should be inverted. From there, I just pull that one back just to get out of the way. That's when you start to separate. So you pull it out, and you pull it back until it reaches there, until you have enough to get it in. Now each line should come in straight, should go around your finger and then straight into the Bix block, so you get a nice shape. So I usually do the first one to set your length, because that's the longest one, and then you lock it down. From there, just grab it, pulling each one back. There we go. Now these are the ones that I messed up earlier, so you want to just be careful, make sure you separate the individual conductors and not split it. There we go. Pulling it straight back so they lay nicely. The more parallel they are, the easier it is to do the next step, because you don't have to grab the twisted one or the one that's folded underneath. So straight back like this. Oops. It's done. that one. I didn't quite cut it right to the end. There we go. And then usually I just pop the last one in there. Alright, from this point on, you just grab the next one in the series, and you're just pulling it through so that it sort of locks in and doesn't go anywhere. Again, putting your finger at the end so that the cable comes straight down along the edge and then curves like that. You want the individual wires to be separate as they come out of the BICs so that they don't get pinched when you cut them off or when you punch them down. So, very simple. Just grab the nearest one, put it at the next groove, all the way down. As you near this point, the wires really start to bunch up, and that's okay. Just sort of bring them on top of each one basically goes on top of the pile. Making sure not to put two conductors in one slot. Not a big problem, you can just pull it out, but if you don't notice it till you get halfway across, then you have to pull them all out and reset them. Really only pulling in this far corner as you go, just enough so that the conductor doesn't slide around during the next step. And you'll know you've done